Christmas in July, it's a real thing and a real important cause for some amazing children at St. Joseph's Children's Hospital. It's a donation drive to help with all those kids spending their days in the hospital. Haley and Stacy are joining us now to tell us more about the event and how you can help to make a difference. So welcome to the show. It's great to have you both here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm going to start with you because you work there at St. Joseph's. So you're with these kids all day. Can you talk about the importance of them having toys like this to kind of take their mind off of things?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's really stressful for children and families, as you probably know, to be in the hospital. Some are there for only a day and some are there for months at a time. Either way, it's usually causing stressful experiences, stress within the family. And so it really provides a sense of normalcy and comfort for the children and families that are there, whether it be a Lego set or Barbie, anything like that. It really just helps them be a kid in the hospital.
Yeah, and so what this event does is we're collecting toys, kind of like basically what it says, right? Christmas in July. So tell me a little bit more about the event. You're chairing the event, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about that part.
It's a month-long event, so you can get involved so many different ways. You can create your own fundraising page. You can share it on social media. You can go to stjosephschristmas.org to find out more. We have so many community partners getting involved and engaged, and you can show up at those events. And then, of course, huge toy drives. So we have people donating throughout the month, and then it all culminates on Friday, July 25th, where there is a huge donation of everybody dropping off toys, and it's kind of our big final event with the kids. So it's a really exciting month.
And you're with JP Morgan Chase, and so why did you, in the company want to get involved in this way?
Yeah, we're always looking for important and impactful ways to get involved in the community. And so as a firm, we felt this was a really impactful cause. I got involved personally because everybody has a kid in their life, and to Haley's point, it's really incredibly difficult for an adult to be in the hospital.
Yeah.
So the work that this team does is so impactful, so important, and so we're really, really honored to be part of it.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some of the toys that you all need there at the hospital. What's the biggest need?
Yeah, so I think it really ranges. As you can see, lots of the things on the table are things that we use often as child life specialists in the hospital. But we can't forget about our infants as well as our teenagers. A lot of the time you think about your Legos and your Play-Doh and your Barbies, things like that. That's very, very important, and we need all those things. But it's also important to think about the infants, whether it be rattles, blankets, developmental toys, and then our teenagers as well with things like skincare or journals or things like that.
Good to think. I know I see some makeup there, and that's something that I can imagine, a teenage girl in the hospital would really love to get because, it's all over TikTok now, and so they want to participate in that way. And then I see games, like, games are important as well.
Yeah, games too. Any kind of board games, card games, things like that. It's also great to have nice birthday gifts and things for patients in the hospital if they're celebrating a birthday in the hospital, or whether we give them a prize for celebrating a milestone in their treatment. Just lots of different things. If you go to, as Stacy was saying, stjosephschristmas.org, we have an Amazon wish list that has lots of different toys and things that we need. So
yeah, because I think when it's not Christmas, people tend to forget that they still need toys, and I'm sure these toys get worn. So you're constantly in need of these items, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. It's really important that this is kind of our halfway through the year point. A lot of people think about donating toys at Christmas,
right?
But by the time July rolls around, we really are out of a lot of those toys. So this is just as important as that time of year as well.
Yeah, and you mentioned that this is a month-long event, so we can go online right now and donate that way. Absolutely. We can go to the wish list, right? And also, but if we want to, bring toys, because maybe maybe our kids are older, we don't get to shop for toys anymore, so you can drop them off. So talk about that day and what's happening that day.
Absolutely. So our main campus, St. Joseph's Children's Hospital, Maine, here in Tampa, will be accepting toys from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Friday, July 25th. We're also hosting a drive at our South Campus. That's from 9 to 11 a.m. again on that Friday, July 25th. So if you are collecting toys, which we really appreciate, come by. It's a really fun and festive event. See the kids, see the impact that you are having, and drop toys.
Yeah, and I know that you encourage maybe other businesses out there to create a team, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So whether it's a fundraising page, you can create your own, you can make it a competition, or just as a team collect toys.
Yeah.
You can do it as a team and make it fun.
That's fun. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. And if you want to get more information and to help out, you can just head to the website that you see right there, stjosephschristmas.org.